Now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 180 pounds and trained by Toby Wilson, Kevin Green.
Oh, yeah.
Gangster's Paradise?
Gangster's Paradise. Gangster's Paradise is all right, dude.
So, everybody knows what Coolio's doing right now, which is really not good.
Probably pumping gas and
What about the guy?
dude?
The falsetto dude.
Yeah,
what
that guy might
doing?
be like a falsetto dude in like a million songs.
Nah, zero chance. What else would he possibly
like
be
a million
in?
songs. A million rap songs.
Anyway,
do stuff like that.
Next up, Brandon Roque.
Michelle Pfeiffer. She gave up acting.
She literally was just in The First Ladies. She's in a
she
show
was?
right now.
All right, my bad.
God, this guy.
Who the hell's Michelle Pfeiffer? Maybe he was Melanie Griffith? I don't know, dude. I'm not up to date.
Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 175 pounds, training out of Everybody Fights and trained by Kevin Cobbs, Brandon Roque.
Roque, like Matt said, the announcer, he's not a doctor, doesn't necessarily know how to pronounce these names.
His name's Roque. Roque, no joke. Oh, he's got a sick, like
vest thing there?
Yeah, I want to call it like a robe.
Look, it's got a lot of sponsors on it. Look, that's like a NASCAR robe.
Kevin Cobbs in the ring. No reason for that. Amateur boxing.
Yeah, amateur boxing
should not be in the ring.
Is brought to you by our bronze sponsors.
Kevin Cobb definitely knows what he's doing, by the way. Spectacular pro boxer in his own right. Great trainer. But probably shouldn't be in the ring. Definitely shouldn't be in the ring, for being honest. Should not be in the ring unless you are an official or a boxer, an amateur boxer. Now, these two guys, I don't necessarily vividly remember offhand on Media Day. But again, the one thing I do recall on Media Day is that every sparring match I saw was extremely competitive.
Kevin Green, Brandon Roque, both listed at 5'11", 180 pounds, 175 pounds, respectively, 30 and 29 years old.
Yeah, I think these guys are actually 5'11", too. They look like they're the same height there. One's a real estate agent, one's a pharmacist. What they have in common is they both make a lot more money than Mark and I do.
Combined?
Oh, individually. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Oh. My guy in the red. Is that Green?
Yeah.
Great Green's all right.
Yeah, yeah. He's mixing up his offense really well.
Yeah, boxing a little bit. Light on his toes. He's in and out a little bit. He's pawing with the jab. I saw that right hand downstairs and upstairs.
Roque is really, really square in his approach. There's a lot of surface area that you can punch. He doesn't have that bladed stance there.
True, and he's dropping both his rear and lead hand as he comes in. It's a good way to get caught. With that being said, when Roque throws, a lot of times now he's throwing signature jabs, but he threw some pretty busy combinations. And sometimes if fundamentally you have some gaps, some holes, sometimes you can make up that with busyness.
Yep, just volume.
Yep.
So again, Green, the crisper, cleaner boxer for sure.
But now, this is funny. So, and I was talking to Nico about this. Now we're a minute in, right? Those Haymakers' nerves are kind of melting off a little bit.
Oh, great right
hand. Oh, I think Green realized that he hurt him more than he did initially. He definitely got Roque's attention.
Yep. Green's got to just step right back on the gas.
Tom Clark back in the ring. Cautioning Green for
great right hand again.
Yeah, that right hand's it's hard. It's straight and it's sneaky.
And he's got a little interesting cadence.
Oh, he got him on the left hook.
Yep.
He did a little dance there as well.
He throws the jab, kind of sits back on the right before throwing it instead of just a pop 1-2. He kind of throws the jab, sits back before he fires that right hand. You'll see a little bit of a pause in between.
I think Roque was a little bit more comfortable and confident coming forward before he tasted Green's power.
I think, honestly, what rattled him is the announcer called him Roque instead of Roque, which is clearly his name.
So again, what started out with a lot of nervous energy, settled down, good boxing. As we end the first round here, I think that was a pretty clear round for Green.
Yep,
Green landed some
pretty clear round for
real
Green.
good hard right hands. Should be interesting how Roque's corner adjusts, you know?
This round by Roque's Painting and Wallpaper, as well as Nuts and More.
Let's go.
Once again, ladies and
Roque's Painting and Wallpaper. Hold up. Roque's the pharmacist. I would have thought he's the real estate agent, you know, with painting and wallpaper. Maybe he's a jack of all trades. Maybe there's some family businesses there. Good fight, just as advertised, right? Competitive again. I didn't remember him necessarily offhand, but I do remember that media day. Everyone was pretty tip for tap.
Yeah, great competitive round. Again, folks, starting up the second round in this Green Roque fight.
Metallica, Enter Sandman. Every dude thinks this is metal. I mean, it's not.
No, I listen to metal. Is AC/DC? Is that a
no?
metal band?
Actually, AC/DC it's good, but it's called dad rock because every dad listens to it. Metallica, Bob Rock ruined Metallica. Print it. All right, let's see if Roque makes any notable adjustments.
He's real back foot heavy. Jabs, he keeps that right foot back.
I actually don't hate it, Mark. So already, right, he's preventing Green from just kind of walking him down. He's jabbing where he's extending that lead foot and his weight is on his rear foot. But look at, he's actually having success dictating the range.
He's got to add the second punch, though. He can't just jab off his back foot and expect to win this fight.
I think what his fear is that every time you add a punch, right, although obviously it diversifies your offense, it gives you the sense of accountability. And I think having eaten some of those straight right hands from Green,
nervous
it's
again,
a little gun shy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's just so rear foot heavy.
So Green doing well slipping, right? Again, this is for the entire night one of the better bouts in terms of
pure boxing.
Yeah, both guys can box a little bit, right? Which is great. Oh, that's
great.
the right hand.
It's that weird awkward cadence. It's a jab, and he kind of sits back before he throws it.
It's not a 1-2. It's a 1-1-2.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? It's like that half inhale. And Green throws it pretty well.
So Green should keep him on the ropes. So yeah, that's it. Mid-range.
Smart by Roque, right?
Great,
he identified that he was in danger. He got a little low, avoided that straight right hand, and tied up. He's complaining about it right behind the head. And there was some glancing blow, but there's nothing intentional or of any real consequence there. So Green having some success pawing with that jab, even though they're the same height. I do believe Roque might be the longer of the two men. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, it's tough to say. Again, he's so rear foot heavy that he's creating a little more space.
Yeah. So I see Roque's corner is frantically waving him in, right? So
press.
That's a pretty typical thing for corner works. Is you'll see corners, be animated and wave their hands in. Now again, I do believe that's a Green round, right?
So do I, yep.
Now, but what you fall into, right? And I think you saw a lot of this in like the Ray Leonard fights, is that when you have a bad round, sometimes when you have a winning round, yes, a better round, it gives the illusion of having more success than you actually did. So again, far less emphatic round for Green. A round for Green, I believe, undoubtedly.
No doubt. And I'll tell you another thing.
Anything of real consequence.
Kevin Cobb's waving in his boxer. It's great. When your boxer doesn't do what you're explicitly telling him to do from the corner, often judges look and they're like, hey, this guy's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
And I'm guilty of that constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm screaming, add the second punch, add the second punch.
And if they don't add the second punch.
Well, now I got a boxer that doesn't add the second punch, and every judge goes, well, this guy is screaming, add the second punch. Oh, geez, he's only throwing one punch at a time. It's not a success. Bang. So, Kevin Cobb's doing the right thing, by the way.
Yep. Oh yeah,
Say,
yeah. Should
dude,
be
buddy,
waving.
you gotta put it on him a little bit.
Your rear foot
and again, better round, good boxing, but you can't get away with simply pawing the entire time. Being rangy isn't going to win you a decision.
Third and final round. Again, I have a 2 rounds to none. Green's kind of put it on. I wonder if he thinks it's a little closer than it is. They're competitive rounds. It's not a blowout by any stretch. If Roque has a really good round here, he could definitely steal this fight. I just think it's Green's fight to lose.
I agree. I agree with everything he said. Also, in terms of Green identifying or perceiving the fight to be closer than it maybe is, additionally, he might just feel kind of good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like he might be thinking, I think I'm up to, but the hell with it. I'm having success. His right hand's my favorite punch of the night.
Yeah.
It really is.
I don't.
As far as
I'll tell you, Sarah's left hand.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a good point, dude. Sarah looked like they had to check his gloves.
And who was that first kid?
He
that
put
had
an actual anvil.
Who
in
was
his
the
glove.
first kid with that overhand right in the first fight? Oh, Nico Verano. That was a great.
Dude,
that might be my favorite.
I checked the schedule.
That might be my favorite punch of the night.
Great boxing again. You know, this is what we say. Oh my God! What an unbelievable straight right hand to the body. I hope you got that.
He's not going to count until he goes to the right corner. So here's the deal: if you've never boxed before, getting punched in the face doesn't hurt. That's why they're always complaining. It's like a hard blink. Getting hit with a good body shot, especially the liver side, is like getting electrocuted.
It wasn't liver side, right? It was a solar plexus punch, which means he caught him in an exhale, which means he doesn't have his legs back.
Yep.
No way. Here's an idea, Green. Sit on it again, buddy.
Sit on it again.
So that right hand that has been brilliant upstairs. I mean, Green, not to say he hasn't thrown any, but he really hasn't thrown any real consequential right hand to the body, except for that one, and it came out the other side.
My goodness.
And the way Roque reacted, by the way, Roque, I think, is a tough dude. Because he sat back and was like, oh, yeah, like I'm going to take a knee because I'm finishing this fight. That's the exact exclamation point. I felt like
great fight. Super competitive fight. Excellent boxing.
Good boxing, man, you know? It's funny because sometimes these fights slip through the cracks. Yeah. And people find them boring.
There's no emphatic knockout and they're not throwing haymakers.
They do what they should be doing, you know what I mean? Sometimes you like seeing those windmill punches and grenades, you know what I mean? But I'll say that's straight to the body. God damn.
Just beautiful. And just
fantastic.
Like he didn't open it up. I mean, he just sat on it straight as an arrow.
This is the Tootsie Roll song.
Oh,
I have, like,
here we go.
sometimes with these songs, I just gotta, like, wonder, like, because I was there when it was a hit. So, and it comes on, and you go, whoa, 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 everyone shut up.
No.
Tootsie Roll
So what happened
bang.
was you have New Jack Swing coming out.
I know what New Jack Swing is.
What I'm telling you is, and then, so like, okay, so House Party 3 comes out, and they're like, now what do we play?
Tootsie Roll.
That is
another thing, too.
So
I've never
Tootsie
seen
Roll
anyone
is a matter of opportunity.
Your wife graduated with a degree in, like, creative dancing or something, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Tootsie Roll? Because I haven't.
The actual dance?
I'll hit the gritty.
I remember, like, Come On Ride the Train. It was, like, the same exact time.
You're answering questions I'm not asking. Do you know the Tootsie Roll? Because I don't.
Do I personally know the Tootsie Roll?
He's saying something like, dip, 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 dip. Take a left step. So people at home are just crushing the Tootsie Roll. They're like, shut up, commentary. We have some Tootsies to roll.
I wonder if there's any, like, copyright infringement for just, you know.
Tootsie Rolls are like, we're such a trash bag candy.
They're like, you know, any advertising
will take it.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a unanimous decision. Declaring your winner out of the red corner, Kevin Green.
Again, can't say enough. Spectacular fight. Awesome fight. But no surprises there. I love that right hand, man. What a perfect exclamation mark.
Yeah, and again, it's just like you see a lot of ugly clubbing right hands, which are beautiful. They're awesome to watch. But that was just excellent, clean boxing, just straight as an arrow to the head, to the body.